to our 6th grade award ceremony. Even though we can't celebrate in person, we want to honor a deserving group of students for their achievements this year. Your teachers have recorded this Zoom video to honor and celebrate those achievements with you. I'm sure there will be some bloopers and mistakes during the recording, so hopefully you can also laugh a little with us along the way. We are excited you are joining us, so let's begin. Up first, we have Mr. DeZula, Mr. Collier, Mrs. Howell, and Ms. Rush from the math department. Mr. DeZula?
Hi everyone, I'm Mr. DeZula and I'll be presenting the awards for my math students. These first 2 awards go to students enrolled in 6th grade math. My first award goes to a student who has shown tremendous growth this year in math and in responsibility and character. This student has also made me laugh every day. I believe that's important. During home learning the past 2 months, he's been present for every live office hour. Sometimes it's just him and me. Congratulations to my first award winner, Liam Hargis. This next award goes to a student in 6th grade math who has shown true dedication and commitment to his learning. He asks questions when he doesn't understand something and has even been known to ask for extra work when he needs to practice a skill. His grades reflect this commitment as he has the highest overall grades in 6th grade math this year. I'd like to congratulate Brody Connor. My next 2 awards go to students enrolled in pre-algebra. The first pre-algebra award goes to a student who has worked hard all year to excel in pre-algebra. This 6th grader comes to class with a smile and gets right to work as soon as he sits down. The student's work is always complete and on time, and his overall grade average for the year is an amazing 102%. Congratulations, Aiden Fifield. And my last award goes to another student who has shown outstanding skill and dedication to pre-algebra. This student ends the year with 103% average for the year in pre-algebra, an awesome accomplishment. This 6th grader is incredibly dedicated to making sure to turn in work that is on time and accurate and has never had a missing assignment in my class. Congratulations, Nathan Tusing. And now I'd like to introduce Mr. Collier, who will continue with awards in math.
Hello, everybody. Students, thank you for an amazing start to my teaching career. It has been so wonderful to teach you all here this year. My first award goes to a very special young lady who has excelled in mathematics, but also who is very caring and wanted everybody around her to know what they were doing, and she was extremely helpful. So my first award will go to Genesis Moncrief. My second award goes to someone who I looked forward to seeing every day when they walk through the door. He is so mature. He is a blessing to be around. I am so excited to award Coachy Swigger. Thanks, guys. Coming up next, I have Miss Howell to present her awards.
Hey, everybody. So I just want to say I miss you all. Now, I only had one 6th grade class. In this 6th grade class, they were actually taking 7th grade advanced math. And there was one student that just stood out above all the rest. She would always come to class, and whenever she was struggling with anything, she would always ask questions. She was always eager to ask for help. And even here during virtual school, whenever she didn't understand something, she would be online and she would stay there until she understood it, and she would redo anything she ever needed help with or didn't get right the first time. She was so dedicated that she just stood out above everybody else. Congratulations to Miss Denise Simmons Martin. And now, our next award presenter for math is Miss Rush.
Alrighty, this 2 awards is going to be surprising. My first award goes to Bennett Wood. Lately, she's been amazing, and I'm missing her cute little face. She always made me smile. She was so pleasant. So that award goes to her, my little Bennett. My next award goes to Lars Easterbrook because he is such a go-getter. I never, ever had to tell him what to do, how to do it. He just goes on the computer or grab his book and he gets to working. So my 2 awards go to Lars Easterbrook and Bennett Woods. Next, there's Carson.
Thank you, 6th grade math team. Now introducing our ELA department with Miss Williams, Miss Smith, Miss Body, Miss Cruz, and Miss Hunter, who will present the Achieve 3000 Lexile Awards. Miss Williams?
Hello, everybody. It's so good to see you again. So I will be presenting 2 awards for reading, and the first one goes to a young lady who has logged into my live hours every single day, and we have had some wonderful conversations. She even taught me how to cook at one point and how to make BLTs and stuff. So that was enjoyable. And she also has the highest grade in her class with a 95, and she never complained when we actually moved her to a different class period full of 7th and 8th graders, but I don't think that was so bad. So her name is Emma Peters. Way to go, Emma. You're just so fun to be around. I'm so proud of you. The second award goes to a fine young gentleman. He actually has the highest grade of all of my classes. He made a 100%. He really stepped up to the plate this year, especially with online learning. I think that's the way that he loves to learn. He completed every assignment. He logged into my live hours. He would even ask me if he needed help. So way to go. And this award goes to Zach Caldwell. Way to go, Zach. I love you. Thanks a lot. Next up is Miss Smith. Take it away.
Hello, Sharks. Miss you guys. I'm here to present awards for 2 of our 6th grade students who was in ELA. Although my time spent with you guys were short, you knew of my goals and you actually encouraged me to pursue my goals. So I thank you all for that. My first award goes to Genesis Moncrief. Genesis has always walked into class with a smile. Genesis, after our data chat, Genesis asks, what can I do to become a better reader? One of my favorite questions. I explained to Genesis what she could do, and Genesis began working hard. So congratulations, Genesis Moncrief. My next award goes to Philip Williams. Philip was a joy to be around. Philip always came to class and worked hard when he was there. So congratulations, Philip. Miss you guys and have a great summer. Next up is Miss Body.
Hi, everybody. I'm Miss Bossy. For those of you who don't know me, I started working at Mayport 2 weeks before all of this happened, so some of you might not know me. But I have had the pleasure of getting to know a lot of you, of my 6th grade ELA students, over the internet. 2 that have come to my meetings consistently, have stayed on after class and asked questions, and have emailed me continuously are Genghis Vanoy and Jayla Young. Although all of you have done a great job, I'm proud of everybody. I know this is a new learning curve for us all. I do want to say that these 2 students have communicated with me, completed all assignments, done everything. Thank you guys and have a great summer. Next up is Miss Cruz.
Hi everyone, it's Miss Cruz, live from my classroom because I'm cleaning up everything right now. So this is what's left. I'm going to give out 3 awards. My first award is to a student that has honestly signed on to office hours every single day, even though she has a passing grade in the class and she's doing great. So she kind of just really helps me out, and she'll message out her friends on Discord or a different Teams channel. I don't even know, because you guys know I'm low tech. So my first award is going to go to Deanna Dietz. So thank you so much for all your help, Deanna. My second award is going to go to a student whose first year was in public school was this year. And what a way to start off public school. But he's always been so hardworking, always very honest. Like I was like, oh, if you want to do extra credit. And he's like, can I just, clean the room instead? Sure, please. Always clean Miss Cruz's room. And he'd even helped me hang the lights up in my classroom when I was too short to do it. So thank you so much. That award's going to go to Bryden Spieg. And then my last award goes to a student who has really become amazing over virtual school. He was always so hardworking during the school year and trying his best. And now he is just absolutely thriving at virtual school. So that's going to go to Jacob Curran. So those are my 3 awards, and I'm going to send it off to Miss Hunter to present.
Hey guys, so I am super excited because I get to present a lot of awards. I get to do 2 for my class, and then also I have the pleasure of presenting the Achieve Awards. So first off, this student, no surprise, has already been mentioned. She came to me within the first week and said, Miss Hunter, please tell me what I can do to be better, do better, get better. And I have been impressed with her every single day. Since we've gone online, she has emailed me countless times, been on me to make sure that I posted on time or that I checked her grade regularly. And that student is going to be Genesis Moncrief. Thank you so much, Genesis. I'm so proud of you. My next student is going to be a student who maybe had a battle or 2 with me during the school year. We have definitely come a long way. This student has strived harder than any other student in virtual school that I have experienced. I have never seen a student log on, call me multiple times throughout the day, sit in my office hours before they begin and stay on after they end. He messages me daily, sends me positive motivation, sends his classmates praise. I have been impressed with him since really we went online. I mean, he just stepped up his game, and that is LaShawn Powell. So thank you, LaShawn, for being incredible. My next 2 awards are the Achieve Awards, and I always love getting to present these because these are students who go far above and beyond anybody's expectations. They work harder than anybody else in their class to make sure that they make the growth and gains that they need to by the end of the year. So the first award goes to the student with the highest Lexile. This student has obviously worked hard. They have pushed themselves and have actually accomplished more than many of their peers as they are on a high school level. This student is Kaya Lackey, and she has a 1575 Lexile. So great job, Kaya. The last student is going to be the student who showed the most growth. This student grew 495 points this year and brought their score to a 1480 Lexile. This student has shown drive and ambition, and that goes to Autumn Stratman. Thank you so much, Autumn. Thank you to all of our 6th graders. You guys have worked so hard in your ELA and corrective reading classes, and we are so proud of you. Back to you, Ms. Carson.
All right, thank you, 6th grade ELA team. Next up is our science team with Miss Lehner, Miss Bunting, and Miss Newman. Miss Lehner, go right ahead.
Hi everyone, it was really hard to pick students for awards this year. I had lots of top students. Many of you were already chosen by other teachers for awards. The following 3 students stood out to me. I would like to honor them for their excellence in science this year. They mastered every science standard on all quizzes given. They made straight A's all year. They completed all labs with A grades. They would welcome new students and tutor or help any student I asked them to. They would volunteer to lead the class when we would check homework. They made an impact on our philosophical chairs debate. They displayed great science knowledge and leadership, plus compassion for others. The 3 students are Jackson Knight, Layla Cook, and Kaya Lackey. My final award is for the Ag elective. This student was very passionate for both tanks and gardens. She kept an A all year long. I admire her enthusiasm and wit. She will make a great game warden one day. The award goes to Amanda Wise. And the next teacher to present is Miss Bunting.
Hi, so my first award is going to go to a student who actually asked me to assign extra work because the first week ran out of pendas. She went through 30 pendas, having great success, and that student is Lola Patterson. The next student I'd like to award did a great job in science as well. This student made help videos. She called out to tutor other students and just was a wonderful resource to me and to all of the other students. So with that being said, I'd like to recognize Julia Glass. The next student went above and beyond everything I could have asked and all expectations. He helped create help videos. He helped tutor other children. He was on every call every day. And for him, I'm just so thankful. And that student is Colin Mintz. So thank you guys, you did a great job, and have a great summer.
Next up is Miss Newman.
All right, my turn. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I'm unmuting, but can you hear me?
You were good before, now you just went back to quiet. So go back to the other way.
All right, I'm back. Yay, right? Okay, cool. All right, so I get to award math and science. So I'm going to start with science so we can finish that off. And the two students that I chose for science can't be more different. The one is a born natural leader. She's probably going to be a principal someday. She said she wants to become a teacher. And the other one is just very quiet, but they both work so hard in science, helping their peers, helping me, setting up labs. They want to run the labs so that I can help the other students. And then during our distance learning right now, they both have been on every single day for live chat. And the one that's quieter, she'll help other people, and I won't even know she's chatting with them, helping them, until I see the chat bar afterwards. The other one will say, oh, I can help that student right away. Here, why don't we do this? Or let me share my screen. So I'm just so proud of both of these students. So my first science award goes to Kylie Moultrie. Thank you so much, Kylie, for all of your help this year and for your excellence in science. And my second science award goes to Janiyah Woodward. Thank you, Janiyah, so much for all of your help as well and all of your excellence in science. And I'm sure we will see you doing some type of leadership role in the future. And then I'm going to end with my math awards. When I thought about who I wanted to choose for math, there's a lot of students that came to mind, like Ms. Lehner had mentioned. So I looked at who had been already chosen, and then when I looked at the list, these three students popped right into my mind right away. And all three of them have very similar reasons why I chose them. They help one another. They finish their work on time. They have A's. One of them has 104%. And they also do not hesitate to go above and beyond and do extra work. They have their math journals completed. They'll share their math journals with an absent student to get that student caught up. They'll even volunteer and say, Mrs. Newman, I've got that. I'll go help, the other student. You stay where you're at, and you keep helping the student that I'm working with. So my first award goes to Derek Claudette. Thank you, Derek, for all of your extra help in math and how you helped your peers. My next award goes to Trinity Lopez. Trinity, thank you for having your math journal always up to date so that your classmates could use it when they needed to get caught up. And my third award goes to Addison Mundy. And Addison, you never, ever questioned when I asked you for help. You would do anything that I needed. So I appreciate your assistance, and I miss all of you, and I hope you have a great summer. Back to Ms. Carson.
All right, thank you, Ms. Newman, and thank you, 6th grade science team. Let's move on to our social studies team with Mr. Meeks, Mr. Fallon, and Ms. Young. Go ahead, Mr. Meeks.
Thank you, Ms. Carson. This year has been a challenge for us all, and I present my Law Studies Awards to two students who have demonstrated resilience and persistence in all they did and have done before and after our world changed. The first award goes to a student who represented Duval County in the virtual Florida State History Fair. Her presentation was a timely exhibit on the life and times of the late Katherine Johnson. Congratulations, Madeline Martin. Our second award goes to a student who demonstrated a growth mindset with an aim toward constant self-improvement. He consistently attended my online office hours and assisted me with technical issues. Congratulations and spasiba to Daniel Mafienia. I close with thanks to all of my law study students who worked with me to adapt, improvise, and overcome in this unique learning environment. I hope that you have a safe and healthy summer. Best wishes to you all. I know that there will be a brighter day. Our next presenter is my esteemed colleague and friend, Mr. Fallon.
Thank you, Mr. Meeks. My sixth grade students were all awesome this year, and I wish I could give all of you an award. I've heard many of your names as we went through the other awards, so I was glad to see you recognized by other teachers. I had to pick some special students, though, so my first award goes to a little lady who came to Mayport mid-year. She was accidentally assigned to a 7th grade class, and she seemed a little scared. But she kept trying to work, and we got some other students to help her, and we got her moved into that 6th grade class. And the biggest thing I enjoyed with her, she always came to class with a big smile. Always had a positive attitude, always willing to work hard and get things done to keep those A's and B's that she always maintains. And it isn't always easy. Sometimes we have to go back and work on things, but she's always willing to make sure we get it done. That student is Tiffany Seamack. My next award is going to go to one of the first students I met this year. He came walking in and he was trying to figure out where he needed to be. He was a 6th grader and his first time Mayport, and he came in and I immediately started talking to him and we kind of struck up a good conversation and I noticed his maturity. He was a leader in our class. He was also our homeroom leader. He was a leader in our FCA. He always had a great attitude and I enjoyed teaching him. He would ask great questions, talk to other students, help other students, just a great student to work with. And he always maintained very good grades. And if he didn't do well on something, he'd come back and do it again. Always willing to try again and improve and learn more. Never afraid to ask a question. Grayson Swanstrom. Pass it on to Miss Young. Thank you.
Looks like Miss Young disappeared. Let's just keep moving and hopefully she'll be able to join us. Thank you, social studies teachers. Let's go ahead and move on to our electives team with Miss Chang, Miss Spilling, Miss Fernandez, Mr. Hudson, Miss Romano, and Miss Someday. Take it away, Miss Chang.
Thank you. Hey guys, I miss you all. I have an award to present for Ag Science. It's a very dedicated young lady. She was always on task, has the highest percentage in the class, always cared about the animals, always asking questions, and always involved. Perfect student. So my award goes to Caitlin Dockham. That's the only award I have for 6th grade because I only had one class, but I do miss you guys and so do the fish. Next up is Miss Spilling.
Hello, everybody. As you know, we have very large classes and it is very hard to pick 1 or 2 kids, but a couple special students really stood out this year. And for my first award for 6th grade band, I would like to honor a student who never ever complained. He was a student who always stayed afterwards, asked if we needed anything else, and really helped be a leader within the room. And the first award goes to Isaiah Lindua Figueroa. Congratulations. Up next is chorus. This student is someone who is very brave. Their first year coming into the chorus program. Always helped out, was always very positive, a driving force within our chorus program. And this one goes to Carly Yates. Congratulations. Up next in our AVID class. For our 6th grade AVID class, we do have so many students that I chose 2 special students for this award. And these are some students who have gone above and beyond in a lot of different ways. The first student up is one of my student tutors. Due to the fact that we don't have college tutors come in, they really stepped into a void and helped lead their student peers. I'd like to honor Tiffany Seamack. And for my final award for AVID, this award goes to a student who is one of the most outgoing students when it comes to an academic setting. He is never afraid to ask a question. Even if he doesn't have the question, he's not afraid to put himself out there and ask a question if he thinks that his peers might benefit from it. And my final award goes to Landon Kelly. Congratulations, everyone. Up next is Miss Fernandez.
Hi. I know some of the teachers already told you guys how awesome you are, but they're right. I had a really hard time picking just a couple of students, but I do want to recognize these two because they are extra special. And this first student is one that had to move into a whole new city, state, and school. And I know that's really tough for a lot of our students, but he did it with a lot of grace. He always came to class with a great attitude and always willing to help others and always goes above and beyond in everything he does. And that student is Daniel Turpin. So, yay, I don't have a sign. And my next student, how am I supposed to follow Miss Spilling, by the way, with her cool little thing? And my last award is going to a student who also always went above and beyond to help other students, which is really, really important in a big class, but also just shows great citizenship. And she always gave it her all, and if she finished early, she would offer to help other students, and was a great classmate to all, and that is Aniela Fonseca. That is all for my awards. Mr. Hudson is up next.
Thank you, Ms. Fernandez. Hey, everybody, I miss you. I wish we were in class making stuff. And there are so many of you that are deserving of awards this year, but I did pick two. The first is a remarkable young lady. What stands out to me about her is that she is hungry for education. There is nothing this girl doesn't want to learn. I mean, school for her is party time. She soaks it up. She is diligent. She's determined to excel in everything. She could have 125 points and want 5 more. And with all this ambition, she is very pleasant and a wonderful kid to work with. And this is Sulafa Asra. Sulafa rocks. Congratulations, Sulafa. Second is a young man. He's one of these guys that's in the classroom and doesn't stand out. He doesn't make noise. He doesn't bring attention to himself, but he's always working in the background and he's always trying to do the right thing. This young man is responsible, hardworking, and I think what really stands out is how kind and caring he is. He's a good friend and a good student, and my second award goes to Amari Freeman. Amari is great. Okay. Well, I hope you all have a great summer, and we'll see you next year. And next up is Miss Romano.
Hi, all my lovelies. I miss you all. I hope I get to see you next year. I just want you to know I had so much fun having you in class this year. We had a lot of fun. I just went through all of our projects we did this year yesterday, and it was kind of fun to look and see it all that. But I have 2 awards to give out for this class, 1 boy and 1 girl. So the first one is probably the quietest student we had in class this year. He completes all your assignments with 100%, always willing to help fellow classmates, especially with math, because we know how horrible I was at that. But this student was always willing to step up, show students how to get to the answers. And so my first award goes to Harper George. My second award is for a young lady in my class who tackles every assignment with just an overexuberance of excitement. She makes it fun no matter what it is, even if it's something out of her comfort zone. The student is the first to volunteer to help teachers and students no matter the task and does it with a smile. My second and final award goes to Michaela Piper. Congratulations, you two. I am so glad I got to see you and have you in class this year. And next up we have Miss Someday.
Good afternoon. Yearbook is a class where students can really start to hone their leadership skills as well as developing writing and photography skills, design. And one of my 6th graders really stepped up and showed a lot of leadership with his group, guiding them and preparing their portion of the yearbook. and that student is Mason Carter. And Ms. Carson will be up next.
It's Sunday. And thank you all elective teachers. Let's go ahead and move on to PE with Coach Duncan, Coach Santillan, and Coach Wright. So Coach Duncan, take it away.
Hello, 6th grade Sharks. We miss you so much, and I hope you are staying safe and healthy. I'll be choosing 2 girls simply because I teach all girls. And it was very hard to choose these girls because I love all of you, and all of you just absolutely made my day. I think our 6th grade class is phenomenal. But these 2 lovelies that I picked are super sweet, super polite, which goes for a lot of the girls that I have. But these 2, without a doubt, I would wake up every morning and I would see their assignment first, either a turn-in or an email or just an email to say hi. It was just fantastic, and I knew I'd see your work every single day. So those 2 wonderful ladies are Autumn Stratman and Olivia Carpenter. Thank you, ladies, so much for making this virtual learning so easy for me, and I hope everyone has a great summer. Now off to Mr. Santillan.
Hey Sharks, Coach Santillan here. I had a lot of awesome 6th graders this year, but of course I had to only pick a few to give an award to. So my first student, this student always had a great attitude in class, completed all of his assignments on time, always willing to help set up and clean up equipment, and also always gave his best effort during activities, and that is Curtis Burgess. Awesome job, Curtis. And my second student led by example in class by always being respectful towards myself and her classmates, and also always coming to class prepared. Also always worked diligently and completed all of her assignments on time, and that is Layla Faithy. So congrats, Layla and Curtis. Now on to the one and only Coach Wright.
Hello out there in Zoom land. This is Coach Wright. This award goes to the most outstanding, always concerned about his grades. He's just an overall great kid. This award goes to Colin Mintz. Congratulations, Colin. Now, back to Ms. Carson.
All right, thank you, PE. And it looks like Miss Young made it back in before the end. So Miss Young, please present your awards.
Okay, there are 3 awards I'd like to present to my 6th graders. It was a very hard choice. This year's group was just awesome. The qualities I was looking for were A all year, quality work, finishing their work on time or ahead of time in some cases, and just being enthusiastic for learning. First one is Genghis Van Hoyt. The second one, Brianna Laguna. And the third one, Caitlin Dockham. I'm really proud of these students. Good job.
Thank you, Miss Young. I do want to recognize a student who has been awarded today already. His name is Colin Mintz, and he completed 116 iReady lessons this year. Let's give him a round of applause. And I would also like to present 2 Interact Awards on behalf of Mr. Gallagher to 2 6th graders, Shane Orr and Emilio Carias. Your dedication was greatly appreciated, and we are looking forward to service projects for next school year. Thank you to all of our 6th grade teachers. We will now close our award ceremony with some final words from Head Shark, Mr. Cook.
Hello, everybody. Want to thank our teachers for putting in the time here to honor and recognize all you guys. We are so proud of you. I know this year didn't end the way that you guys had anticipated or hoped. I certainly Didn't expect to have my first principal year go this way. But regardless, you guys persevered. You supported each other. You stayed Mayport strong, and you guys are more than deserving for all these awards you received today. I'm excited to have you all back for 2 more years. We can get back to normal and really make Mayport great and continue everything that you guys started this year. So we're really excited to have you guys all back, and I can't be more proud of you. We miss each and every one of you. Our teachers, and for your families for supporting you guys and all of us through this crazy time. So I can't wait to see you. Congratulations. I am proud to call you guys. You're going to be 7th graders now. So thank you, and we look forward to seeing everybody in August. Congratulations, guys. Ms. Fernandez, you want to get all the teachers on there so we can say goodbye together?
Yep, we're already on. You guys can unmute if you want. Have a great summer.
Great summer.
Great summer.
Enjoy your summer.
Enjoy summer.
Yay, everybody. Congratulations. Hey, Layla. How are you? Good. So we've got a surprise for you, my dear. Yeah. So your teachers nominated you and voted on you, and you are the winner of our Girls 6th Grade Max Awards. Yeah. Which means you're amazing, and which means that you are voted the top girl in all of 6th grade at Mayport Middle School. Woohoo! Congratulations, girl! Yeah. We are so proud and excited to have you for the next 2 years, so thank you. Keep up all the good work. Awesome. All right. Hello.
Hi, Aiden.
Aiden, how are you? Good. So, Aiden, do you want to open the door so Mommy can see? Hi. So, Aiden, we are here to surprise you. Your teachers nominated and selected you to win what's called our Max Awards, which means you are our highest rated 6th grader for this year at Mayport Coastal Science Middle School, bud. Congratulations. Thank you. We are proud of you. It means you've worked really, really hard and you've done all the things that you're supposed to and done very, very well. So good job, buddy. And we're excited to have you for 2 more years to keep it going, okay?
Thank you.
All right, congratulations.